Now, there's some members in the back office where you'll see there, even though they may have not made a payment, we do have a grace period for these individuals. And due to a new program joining our system, and it came with a bunch of people, we had to make sure that, you know, everybody knew and understood the process of making your payments every month. We are a monthly program. It's $25 monthly to start. There is a free system you can use. There's a lot of free stuff back there that you can use. You get the My Site pages. You can create sales pages, put video, content, text, pictures, and just share that. And then it could be targeting whatever program you're selling. We got some more advanced uh, platinum lead pages. That's on the second level. If you want to add the second level, not only you put more money in your pocket, but you're also going to be able to use that program to go ahead and build your capture pages and your sales pages. We also give you an autoresponder for free. Uh, so if you guys were on yesterday's call, yesterday evening or yesterday morning, or excuse me, Tuesday morning we went over all of our products, sort of. The autoresponder actually we went over the capture pages, showed you what you need to do as when you're marketing using the social schedule. That's the first product you get. Now, to use the tool effectively, you have to market something of value, give something away. That's how you create leads, and then you have to market to these leads for them to become customers. Somebody marketed to you, either told you about our program, invited you to a video, maybe gave you a sign-up page, a sales page, and you filled it out and you became a member. But somebody has piqued your interest, and this is why you are here. This is the reason why you signed up with us, if you are signed up with us. But you get the idea. That's marketing. Someone's giving you something. You take a look at it, and if you like it, you sign up. Now, we target anyone and everyone's that looking to buy a product that we are selling. Now, not necessarily just a legacy. It could be anything that you're selling on the side. You may be in multiple programs. So if you're in multiple programs, you need tools to help you market these businesses somehow, some way. Some companies will give you a link. They'll give you a link, say, hey, this is your affiliate link, use that, share that. We also have that too. We got a sales pages that we do give out. They're in there. You can use whatever one you want. Someone signs up, registers with you, you get a sale. Now, that being said, we've also give you the opportunity to sell anything else. Okay, so our tools offered we give you the ability to create your own content branded with you in mind, not us. So when you use the social scheduler, it only targets you and your program. The focus is on you. When you use a bonus tool of the clickable image software, that's used to target you and only you. When you're talking about the lead landing pages, that's used to target you and only you. There's no branding in there. Like what is that other company that sells landing pages? There's so many that they sell. Click Funnels, they always have their brand in there. Lead pages, they always have their brand on there. What's the other one? Landing Page Monkey, they always have their brand on these landing pages because they want people to see them. Not just you, but to see them, even though if you pay for the product. How would I know this? Because I used to purchase those programs and I used to be a part of that. I still own those programs, but I don't use them. Why? Because we built something different, something that's going to brand you and only you. I mean, you won't see our name on your post or a company name on your post because you're trying to get eyes on you. You want people to see you, not our company. How many of you ever see an ad or a landing page where someone's marketing something and then at the very bottom you see a name of a company, something that they promoted? How many of you ever clicked on that company name? How many of you done that? I do it. I do it all the time. And I'm sure you do it too. And this is something that we decided not to do. We don't want that to happen to you because then it takes away from what you're doing. Because what happens is that person bypassed you and went straight to the company to find out what it is that you're using. You hear what I'm saying? When you're promoting something, you're using a particular tool. Now, you may be paying monthly to use that particular tool. And then when you're sharing it, they click on the company name that's on there. So that instead of, if it was a ClickFunnels ad, And you got your landing page, you got ClickFunnels, got a big little square box in the bottom right-hand corner advertising their business. They bypass you and clicked on ClickFunnels, and they go straight to ClickFunnels. So ClickFunnels takes away from you because maybe you have an affiliate link for ClickFunnels. You don't know. Nobody knows. No, but the company knows. The company knows what they're doing. They're taking customers away from you for them. They, some companies would rather make 100% commission than to pay you 50%. It's just the way business is, ladies and gentlemen. Just the way business is. Uh, and some companies don't care for you. They say, well, they're going to be promoting my products. My products are great. Let me put my name on it and then share it. That's what they do. And then you sharing, you're over there trying to build your business, but they're stealing customers or taking customers away from you. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. We just don't do it. Simple as that. It's not something that we feel is necessary, because if our product works well, if we have 1,000, 2,000 customers, we're fine with 1,000, 2,000 customers, as long as those 2,000, 1,000, 2,000 customers keep paying because they love the product. And so we're branding and assisting them, continually growing with them, rather than having to look outwards. Now we do advertising. Don't get me wrong, but you get the idea. The goal is to target you to build your businesses. How many of you struggling to get traffic to your opportunities? Anybody? Anybody struggling to get traffic to their business, to their advertisements? I mean, what is it that you're promoting? That's another thing I would like to ask. Since you answered first, Robert, I'm going to ask you, what program are you? Okay, you're promoting the legacy? Always need more. We always need more traffic. No one is immune. No one ever has too much traffic. Okay, so keep that in mind. No one ever has too much traffic. We always need traffic. It's a necessity. This is how we create leads. This is how we create customers. So without that, you won't be growing at all. Unless you can talk your way, knocking door to door, day in and day out. Quality traffic. And yeah, we all do. So here's what I would say, Robert. How many social accounts do you have active right now, if you don't mind me asking? Do you have a website? Do you have a blog? Do you have social accounts? Those are the questions I would like to ask. Hope you don't mind me asking you these questions. I'm not doing this to pick on anybody. I just want to find out what it is you have in your arsenal right now that we can use to get that traffic there. That's all. So this is why I asked this question. Anyways, I want to welcome everybody here. We have Ray Main, one of our leaders in the legacy, is also here. He's one of our speakers, phenomenal speakers. He's got that what's that voice that not Facebook, yeah, Facebook is going to be using for that Jonas or Jonas. Who's that actor?
You got me. I don't know.
Oh, Freeman. Something. What's his name? He's an actor. Last name Freeman. Morgan. That's right, Morgan Freeman. Yeah, Morgan Freeman met up with Facebook because Facebook is creating like an Alexa, but it's called Jonas or something like that. And they're going to use Morgan Freeman's voice. So what I wanted to say is Ray Main is our Morgan Freeman.
Wow.
So yeah.
Way up there.
He said way up there. Robert Holcomb says he uses Pinterest. Social accounts, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest. Now, when you're sharing on social media, you have to understand it's not easy trying to just attract anyone and everyone. Now, you have to target individuals, okay? When you're promoting on social media, you have to promote. Let me share my screen, if you guys don't mind. I'm going to share my screen. I was going to play a video, but I'll probably play it later. If we cut this short, I'll play the video. It's a great inspirational video. It's about 10 minutes long. But for right now, we're going right into the training. And so I'm going to share my screen. Ray May is going to let me know once Kaspersky allows it.
I see your screen.
You see this here? Oh,
Yes, sir. Dashboard. See your dashboard.
All right, awesome
Kaspersky,
sauce.
Kaspersky can be a little bit finicky sometimes.
But you know what? I'd rather be finicky and protected than not
I agree.
finicky at all. Do you know what I mean?
There's a reason why you have the software on there.
Correct, correct. There's a reason. And that we need it. Attractive marketing. You know, our software is more of an attractive marketing software than anything else. But so is every piece of advertisement out there. Every piece of advertisement that you ever clicked on, that you ever saw, that you've seen in the past, that's attractive marketing. So we have to perfect our attractive marketing. So Robert Holcomb, how are you attracting people to your advertisement other than using the keywords, that we give you or that your system will automatically put into your post when you're promoting? Have you built a brand for yourself? Have you built a logo? Have you built a website, robertholcomb.com? These are things that every marketer should do. And there's a reason why we do this. Let me give you an example. I'm just going to pull up my WordPress site for a second. I changed the look, but I don't like it too much. I might change it again. But anyways, to make a long story short, this is a blog. Okay, now a blog. Let me go ahead and let me log out. That way, it looks like. Oh, I guess not. I was trying to log out so I can see what it looks like without logging in. There we go. All right. This is my blog. Okay. Now this is a blog about social media. Okay. This images and these are the headlines and etc. So these are my posts that I have here on the right. Now the reason why people have blog is to give information. Okay. And once they give information, the do's and don'ts at local events, and there's an article here, and then obviously I'm selling something. That's the goal about a blog, is to tell a story. And once the story is told, you then redirect these individuals to a product of your choice. That's what blogging is to tell something, to educate, to influence, to inspire, to motivate, to teach. Just so many different levels of education, uh, or giving something of value away. This is what blogs do. Okay, so you don't want to limit yourself to just social media. You want to, obviously, if you can, have the time, create blogs. Create a blog. Put a few articles on there about yourself. It doesn't have to be long. It doesn't have to be long. It could be just a paragraph. It really truly does. LinkedIn has a place where you can put articles and copy paste whatever you can do there in your article, and then put your image and send it out. Because in LinkedIn, you're also educating individuals. Same thing, sort of like blogs, but they have it built in to their system. And we have LinkedIn here. So you got LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, but we give you the abilities to do much more than just the social accounts. Because when you click on research, the reason why I mentioned blog is because Robert Holcomb can't limit himself to just those social accounts. Why? Because he may not have a huge audience. He may not have a huge audience right now. He may want to be built. I'm not saying you do or you don't. I'm just giving you an example here. So I'm not hopefully you understand. I'm not picking on you. You may not have 5,000 friends is what I'm saying. For Facebook, 5,000 friends is the limit. But what happens when you reach that limit? Okay, what happens if you don't ever reach that limit? What do you do then? See, you have to target these individuals anyway. Building your fan pages, building your social accounts, and getting them in working order, professional looking, ready to go, because they have to believe in what you're selling. They have to believe you and your story. I'm not going to buy, if I don't mean this by any offense whatsoever, but if there's a bum on the street and he's trying to give you or sell you a building or sell you something, you reality is majority of people are going to look at this person and be like, I ain't going to believe him. They're not going to believe him that he has because of the way his circumstances and how he looks and everything else. It's a reality. This is how life is. This is how we human. We visualize. We see, before we make any decisions, we have to see, and then we see first. That is the first thing. So what we see is going to decide whether I join or not, or whether I make a conversation or not. That's the first thing, because we can see, and we can see. Some of us can see for miles. Ray can see in front of him, and that's it. You know, he's a little older, but bear with us.
You got it.
But you get what I'm saying. Visualization. So our goal, okay, is to when we create our accounts and people see us, they see us being professional because you're owning a business. You own a business, or you may own multiple businesses. You may own when I say owning, it doesn't mean you have to have built this program. Being an affiliate of a program, you own your own business. You're a business owner because you're selling something and you make a commission. That's your business. Okay? You don't have to have built the program from the ground up. Okay, those are CEOs, totally different. Business owner, you can be an affiliate for another program. You still own a business, your home business, what you do. Okay, so that's different. That being said, you have to have your social accounts to look the part. When you're posting, you have to post the part. You can't advertise 24/7. And there's some members that to this day do not get that. I see them day in and day out advertising, advertising, advertising. That's all they do. And they wonder why they're not growing. You have to understand social media is different. Okay, it's different. It's fast and it's different. You can't advertise 24/7 unless you're paying for it. That's totally different. I'm talking about your personal accounts. I'm talking about your profile accounts. I'm talking about your fan pages. When you're posting on these social accounts, you have to understand that they have to be uh, not just selling, but playing the part. This is my profile account. Okay, I have a professional picture and a high quality image in my cover photo. Number one, why? Because it shows I'm not being lazy. It shows that I'm not trying to put up any image. I don't have a watermarked image on here. It's watermarked with my logo because I created it inside of our visual composer. So when I open it up, you see company name, company brand, and people are liking and commenting. Even people that are not in our program like it and comment. That's the goal. Give something, show something other than selling, selling, selling. So I also post funny videos occasionally just to open up conversation. Okay. I post about business, about lives. I listen to videos. I take content of what they say. I create my own posts and I add them to social media here because it relates to what I feel. And when I hear something and I feel it's relatable to what I'm thinking, I put it on paper and put it here and then share it. And people like it and they comment. This is creating engagement. And then I put a little bit about our business that we pay out. Somebody, withdrew $3,000 today. So I wanted to make an image and show people that we pay out and show them that it was paid. I also wanted to, again, share content, engaging stuff that people are going to like. Maybe read it and share it. That's it. That's all I'm doing, creating engagement. As you can see here, nothing in here says I'm trying to sell you on my profile account. Because remember, these people, we originally, depending on how you built your profile account, I built this profile account with friends and family in mind. It wasn't for business at first. I changed that in 2009. I changed it into a business aspect. And then I lost a lot of friends because like you and everybody else, I chased my friends down, hunted them down, and they never want to talk to me anymore type stuff. You know what I mean? You know what I mean when you oversell your own family and they're like, oh, not another one. Anyways, to make long story short, so I had to find another solution. So what I do now, after learning, adapting, changing, getting ideas from mentors, listening to training videos, going here, going there. A lot of great stuff was thrown my way, and I absorbed it, and now I applied it into my marketing. And now I see a difference and reason why I need to do certain things. We're not telling you, I know you want to make a sale. Trust me, I do too. You do too. We all want to make sales. If we can all make sales right now and make 100 sales a day, everything will be perfect. But that's not how the world is. So when you create your social accounts, make them look professional, the images. Now, I'm not saying mine is the best by any means. What I'm saying is I'm trying. I'm trying to make it look professional. I'm trying to make it presentable. So when someone sees my post, someone that I'm targeting, they believe me. They believe what I say. They believe my advertisement when I do advertise because they see what I am about. They see what I'm posting about. They know who I am. They know my name. I'm not trying to hide. I'm public. Those are different things that you have to see or understand when you're building your social accounts. Now, when you're sharing content, it has to be believable too. Okay, some stuff I share is not perfect. I'm not perfect by any means. Sometimes I I'll share something political occasionally, but not. I mean, it's rare, but I'll once, maybe a month, I'll say something, or once every 2 months. But that's it. Majority of my stuff's more inspirational. Motivational type stuff, images and video, funny videos, just to change it up a bit because you don't want to be boring. And when you're sharing content, if you're boring, people are not going to watch. People are not going to like it. They're not going to read it. They're like, this guy keeps posting the same boring stuff all the time. And this is why we give you the ability to change up your advertisements, change up your videos. Look at all these blogs that I leverage. I leverage all these blogs and videos so that I can consistently keep it fresh in my account. I want to make sure that they see other stuff other than just me. I'm not making it all about me. I'm making it about them and what they like to read, what they like to hear. You'll know what your audience likes if you have the pro version of the scheduler. Because when you click on stats and you click on analytics, you're going to know, it's going to tell you. So this is what I do for my business. You have to manage your social accounts. You want to know where the traffic is coming from, who's liking what, who's sharing, etc. This is the goal, right, ladies and gentlemen? So if you know what's working, right? So let me pull up my Facebook account. This is my Facebook page that I just built. January 26th, I started this Facebook page. And then I'm going to click on the last 30 days and click on filter. Now this is going to tell me how many clicks. It's not going to say how many looks, how many people seen it. It's just going to tell me how many clicks I've gotten. And then it tells me your audience over time. So once, because I started in December, well, I started in January, actually 26. So right here, you'll notice, see it says 2,539 friends I had when I launched it. That means I've gained 2 more since my audience. Okay, now that's because it says 2,541 friends, but here at this particular time it says 2,539. So I gained a couple from that time. And I already have 108 posts because I want to make sure I'm consistent with my posting. I'd encourage every single one of you to create a fan page. I created a training video on that. I believe it's in the video vault. Very important because it's going to help you grow faster and reach your targeted audience because Facebook promotes fan pages rather than profile accounts. And that way you can keep track of who's looking at what. Now, just because not everybody's clicking on your image does not mean they haven't seen it. Keep this in mind. Just because it's almost like driving on a highway, I always use this analogy because it's reality. When you're driving on a highway, you don't click on a billboard when you see it, right? It's embedded in your brain. Whatever you read on that billboard is subliminal. It's in your brain, right? And then one day you're sitting at home, you're watching TV, and boom, that billboard pops in your head. Okay, that's the goal of those billboards, to do exactly what they're supposed to do. So just because no one's clicking on your images doesn't mean they're not seeing it, because what I do is when I market my logo, my brand. And so they look at it, eventually they're going to be looking it up on Facebook or on Google or somewhere on the internet. And that's the goal. But anyways, That being said, February 4th, it tells you how many clicks I've gotten on this post here and the like. Now, this is an article that I shared that I leveraged, okay? This is an article I leveraged, and I got one click on my photo. Now, this photo doesn't redirect them anywhere. It's just a quote. And I've used this recently. You guys probably, you see it as my cover photo now, okay? But anyway, I got a click, and it's got 2 likes so far on this image post. This is the best image post and the best text post. That's what you're going to see here, okay? So 13 clicks, not too bad, not too bad. That means that 13 people clicked on that and actually went to the destination that I chose. Now let me show you. Now those stats is not as bad as you think they are, because when you look at it visually, you start looking at how many people actually saw your post. It's totally different because your audience is a lot bigger than you think. They're just not engaging with you yet. Okay. Your goal, since I just started this fan page, they don't know, some of them don't know what I'm about yet. Some of them do. But what's going to happen, you're going to grow your base. This was, my post reach is starting to grow a lot more now, where last month when I initially started, it went through the roof, but then it died down and now it's on its way up again. Okay, this is without advertisement. Okay, I'm not paying for this. All this that you see here, I'm not paying for. This is all organic. You see here, paid would be green, organic is blue. There's no green on this page. Okay, and as you can see, page views went up by 29% in 7 days. Page likes went up 100% in the 7 days. So I'm getting more page likes. My reach has increased, okay, 24%, and my post engagements went up 40%. That's almost 50%. That's awesome. And then you go to your videos, believe it or not, 21 video views, that went up 163% compared to the previous 7 days. Now, as you can see, it's on the way on the decline for now, but like anything else, when you bring traffic, it'll start going up. But you can see here, no promotions. Everything is organic. See that? It says organic, 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 okay? And then we'll keep saying that. Now you click on see all posts. Here we go. I don't know why it's not showing the, oh, it's still loading. It's supposed to show some stuff here like organic reach, but it looks like it's still rotating. My computer's a little slow. I don't know, my internet is acting really, really crazy, but bear with me so you get the idea. But anyways, the goal is to get your accounts active so people can see it. So obviously I can't use the organic, it's not loading. So I'm gonna go back to the page and show you the actual stats where you see the people that actually saw it. Just because not that many clicked on it doesn't mean that I'm not getting anybody to click on the video. I'm getting people to click on the video too. If I click on view insights, I might not be getting tons of it every day, okay, as you can see here. But if I look at the overall time, what do I look at the overall? I got 0 clicks this week on my watch my video button. No, I don't know where it is. It's got to be in insights too. It's not loading up for me. Let's see. Come on and load up. Anyways, we'll go to that in a second. We'll see what happens in a few. As you can see here, post reach. Right here it says 9 people reached. Now this is something that I shared 39 minutes ago. 39 minutes ago, this post was automatically posted because I had to schedule it out. It's just 15 creative lead generation ideas to try. Since I'm in business and I'm in business of social media software, I'm in business of generating leads, I'm in business of selling software that targets individuals, this is a post that's relative to what I'm selling. So this is why I share it. So I leverage Blogspot and use their post to share because you want to get content out there. All right. Oh, clicked on the wrong thing. This reached 10 people. It's just a text. This reached 83 people. It's just an image. Okay. 11 people. Now remember, this posted two hours ago, and already 83 people saw it. Okay. Some more excuse me, text, and here's another post. This is another article of me leveraging another writer. This writer is from Life Hacks magazine. I like to share their content because, again, the battle of voices in my head. How many people have that or can relate with battles, fighting the voices in your head. Well, oh, don't do this, don't do that, things of that nature. You get the idea. So it's all about relative to what I'm sharing. So another one, how to find inspiration after a big failure. It's another magazine. This one had 32 people reached. This photo reached almost 400 people. You see, and then some of them are liking it. Now I'm getting more likes here of people that I was trying to target on my profile account that weren't able to, but I'm able to target them on my fan page, which is fantastic. Here's a video I shared. Got 23 people reached. I got two of these. I got to erase one. I got three of them. Four. Jesus. I got to erase some of these videos. Accidental. Over posting. This could definitely limit my traffic.
Sometimes Facebook will do that to you too.
Well, no, I tried something else, just to see if something else would work with it, along with it, because what I'm trying to do. Well, anyways, that's another story. Um, 18 people here, 511 people it reached. What this means is 511 people saw this post. That's what that means, ladies and gentlemen. That's what reach means. Now, this was done organically, of course, using the system. Here we go. Another post. 46 people reached there. 553 people reached. Have you noticed a pattern here, Ray? What is this? So you see the articles, right? You see the articles like this here. It
Right.
says 18. You see the videos, they reach around 30 something to 20 something people. And then you
Yep.
see the image posts that reach in the quadruple hundreds.
Right.
What does this tell me?
Need to have more graphics.
Correct. That's exactly right. That means what's attracting them, my audience, is the visuals. They love the content like this because this is what they're able to see a lot more of. And this is why the numbers are a lot higher when it comes to visuals, okay? They're all up almost at 600, every single one of them. This is at 52. I occasionally will put an article in my business, of course. I want people to say 29 people reached. Now, as you can see, I didn't put this article every day. I use it once every 2 to 3 days. I'll post my website. Does it work, ladies and gentlemen? Let me show you that it does, because I'm going to log into my account, because this is the page that I'm promoting. By the way, this is the Platinum Lead System. All of you have access to it, free members as well. But if you're in the second level, you have the deluxe package. As you can see here, my conversion rate is right here. I got 24 visits, 29% conversion rate. Leads are still coming in because this is the page that I'm promoting. I just edited it yesterday. These accounts are test accounts. You test one, test two. These are just, I'm testing these to see when I create pages, I want to make sure that these pages look the part. So adding fonts, images, etc. So these I'm not sharing at all because they don't lead nowhere. I'm not promoting anything. This one I am. So this is my main site. All you have to do is create one main site and add your video there in the forum, because this will then bring in traffic. It will bring in uh, clientele. Ray, did you create one of these?
Yes, I did.
Okay. And what's the link? Now, what Ray, okay, you want to share your story, Ray?
Well, basically, what I did is with the Bitcoin is the page that I put up.
Correct. And then you had this link, but you said you forwarded it, correct?
I forwarded to a subdomain. Yes.
Okay, so Ray Main created a page like this, and then he took this link and forwarded it to his domain, which every single one of you can do. Now, Ray, if you don't mind sharing that domain.
Yeah. It's Bitcoin dot ovenraymain.com / fund my cause.
Hopefully I did it right. Yes, I did.
Looks like.
So this is your page here?
Yes, sir.
Oh, this is your blog though.
Well, it's the page that I made with Platinum and funded it to that. Yeah, funded it to the subdomain on my blog. Yeah.
No, this is not the website though. This is your blog. No, that's what I'm saying. It's not the website like the capture page. I thought that you created a page like
Oh,
this.
that's not the capture page. No, that is the subdomain of the blog. You're correct.
Correct. So no, I meant, did you create one of these pages?
I did, but I couldn't tell you right off the top of my head where it's at.
All right, no problem, no problem. No, no, no. That I thought that because I originally thought that that's
I
what you
did.
did
I
for
did.
that.
I did.
Okay. But to make a long story short, you can, and again, get traffic
It looked
to the
just
page.
exactly like that, though.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool. I mean, we give you it's drag and drop. So Robert is trying to share and build his program. So Robert needs to again get his social accounts looking the part, getting his Facebook fan page to look the part. You know, what everything that he needs there. So when someone comes to his fan page, they're gonna like it. They're going to like what they see. They're going to like what they read. You can't think about yourself. You have to think about other people when you're sharing on social media, because social media is about engaging with other people. It's not about yourself. Yes, you have an image of yourself, but don't blast your image all over the place consistently, because it's not all about you. Yes, you created the page, and yes, you're the owner of the page, but remember in mind, you're not selling to you, you're selling to other people. You're trying to attract other individuals. So how do you get other people to see what you're posting? What is it that they like? Think about that. What is it that they like? So this is where you start to test your social account. This is where you start to share content, and everything that you need to share is inside of your scheduler, because you can find it and share it. Let me go to Twitter, see how my Twitter's doing. You always got to check all your accounts. If you don't check your accounts to see the stats, then you'll never know how your social accounts are growing. Now again, we just measure we only are measuring clicks, okay, this program. But as you can see here, phenomenal clicks, 39 and 30. January 23rd, this was my quote, my next best text-based quote, and the best image one. I got 30 clicks. Actually, people clicked on them, which is a great thing, and it tells you where they clicked from. Now, if I'm looking for retweets, likes, and replies, that's here. So if I click on likes and then click on filter, then they'll tell me how many likes, or if anybody liked, how many likes I've gotten in the past 30 days. Okay, I got 1 like on this one and 4 likes on this one, and it tells you the date in the last 30 days. Okay, so I mean, that's how it keeps track of it. Now, impressions are totally different. People actually seeing it, you're going to see that. Okay, as you can see, my audience was at 2,488. Well, I'll say we'll start over here, Ray. What does that say? 2,443 followers. That was my audience in July, August. That's 2,443. Let me go pull that up. My audience now is 2606. So 2606 subtract by 2,443. That's how many followers I've gained since, is 163 followers on Twitter. That's what I've gained since that time frame. So right around 3, Twitter told me it was around 3 a day. Because if I go to twitter.com, now I'm showing you this so you guys can get an understanding of how this works. You don't keep selling, you keep sharing content, sharing ideas, and then it's going to then get people to see it. See, I got another like on this one. Somebody liked it. I don't know who did. You have to go to statistics, view activity, and then figure out who actually clicked on it. Social engagement. But as you can see here, more posts. That's all I do is share content. Now I'm not, you know, getting a million people to follow me yet or to like my stuff. But there's a lot of people that have 50,000 audience, and they're not getting as much engagement as I am. Because I looked at some of these accounts and I get more engagement than they do, and I only have 2,612 followers. Actually, it went up. 6 followers from yesterday to today. You see, it says 2,606, and on Twitter, I have 2,612. So it went up 3 more. But you get the idea. The goal is, so if I go to tweets, how did I do this last time? Tweets and replies. I click on tweets and replies. It's going to tell you right here to the right hand side, okay, what your stats were for Twitter. Now these are impressions. Impressions mean what are impressions? Impressions are the same thing for Facebook. People that saw your post. They actually saw it with their eyes. That's what that means. I've earned 11,384 impressions over the last week. That's within a week's time. If you want to know more, click on view your top tweets. Okay, here we go. Now, as you can see here, it tells you your tweets earned 54,000 looks. Just to put it in lamer terms, looks over the last 28-day period. Now, remember, my audience isn't that big, but it tells you that right here. And if you click on audiences, it's going to give you another number. And this is the number that I'm looking for. Because now you're looking at marketing over your top internet. You can see that my following base is growing. It's growing, steady incline. As you can see the graph. It's like the stock market, but only growing. And it tells you right here, your current follower size is 2,612. That's 93 more than the last 30 days. It says you've gained around 3 new followers a day. That's what it says. I'm not telling you this. It's live. This is Twitter. Twitter's not going to lie to you. You know, it tells you what interests. This is another thing when you're targeting people on your quotes and your posts. Make sure you use these keywords. These are keywords right here. Marketing, entrepreneurship, leadership, technology, startups, business and finance, tech news, SEO, advertising, business news, and general info. Because look at it, 82% is about marketing. Why? Because everybody on social media is marketing. Everybody is selling something. Tells you my male base is 62%, female 38%. What is this going to do for me, Ray? What am I going to be posting more about?
Gonna be talking more about the marketing and talking it to the guy stuff. Yeah,
that's right. More targeting on guy stuff. You know, talking about the gym, guys lifting weight. Why? Because my audience is 62% male. Okay, it tells you their household incomes categories. It gives you their occupation, professional, technical, 36%, self-employed, 25%, and it tells you their net worth right here, how much money they're worth. There's people in the millions. My audience, look at my audience. 28% of them make between $100,000 to $1 million a year. Isn't that huge, Ray? Look at 27% of my audience makes $2 million a year. That's good to know.
That's crazy.
So I'm not going to be afraid to post a high value item on my site. Why?
There you go. There you
Because
go.
people make money. You see what I'm saying? So remember that. Look at, you know how we always try to target the little guy? But look at my target my audience on the little guy. Only 3%. Look at that. What does that tell you right there? It tells me I need to be selling more higher priced items. That's what that tells me. Consumer buying styles, premium brands. What do I always talk about when I sell my software? I say branding yourself. Brand this, brand that, fresh and healthy, home cooking and grilling. It tells you your audience right here, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to know what your audience is about, this is a great thing about Twitter. It tells you right outright. Married, 54%, education, home ownership, 70% homeowners. That's fantastic. 32% use AT&T. Verizon, 40, I don't know, just, again, just a lot of good stuff to go by. If you click on demographics, now this is telling you where they're from. Okay, 25 to 34 years of age. So knowing this, you need to start posting current stuff, things that are happening now. And this is what the social scheduler does. So when I go to research and I post stuff, I want to post stuff about now. So when I go to these articles, all these magazines that I have up here, all they do is post nothing but value and nothing but content that's happening now. Okay. Now, if I want to find something out of the blue, You still have YouTube. You got Google News. You got Facebook. You got RSS, which is blogs. You got trending content. What are you looking for? What is it that you want to share now? What's something that's trending now that you want to talk about? And you just find the content, music, and you click on search, and it's going to find it and pull it up, just like that. Now, this is something that you guys need to really dig in, get your feet in there, get your hands dirty, and start playing with your audiences, understanding where they're coming from. Because what's going to happen is they're going to fill out the form. They're going to fill out, or they're going to read this. They're going to know what you're going to be posting. So next week or tomorrow, when you post something else again, guess what? They're going to want to read it because they know what you're posting about. Your audience knows. This guy's about marketing. This guy's about branding. This guy's trending. This guy's is in. He's not posting stuff that's old. He's posting current stuff, content, stuff that people like to actually read. So you have to know. You have to mix it and change it up a bit. So that's what I would tell you, Robert, about all this. The whole conversation about is changing your account to fit your profile. Posting relative content that has to do with what you're selling. Make sure that your images are a high def quality. Even your personal image has to be business. Make it interesting. It doesn't have to be professional like suit and tie. You can just wear it on a beach with a fishing pole. It shows you active. That's a good thing. Different things like that. We're sitting down on a recliner, drinking a beer. That's not going to cut it. That'll be good for a magazine, things of that nature. But you get the idea. Well, hopefully this is going to help because this is going to help you long term down the road. It will help you because as you can see, it's helping me. And all I'm doing is doing exactly what I learned is when you're sharing content on social media, make it about others. Don't make it about yourself. Yes, they will see your brand. Why? Because I make it mandatory. So when I post an image, my brand is on there. When I do advertise, my brand is on there. My hashtag brand is on there. Everything that I do is towards that. So I would encourage you to think about that when you're posting. Now, if your social schedule is empty, it doesn't look like this, that's because you haven't got in here and actually did anything. You got to get in here and do stuff. This is what you're paying for. When you get to use this software and you use it effectively day in and day out, you will start to see an increase in your activity on your social accounts, on your lead pages, in your customer base. It's going to happen. You just got to give it time, but you got to get in here and play with the software. Now, this stuff will help you grow your social accounts. It's not going to guarantee a sale because we don't know what you're selling and we don't know what you're advertising and we don't know how you're advertising. But you'll learn as you post. It tells you what people like. It tells you the age. It tells you how many people liked it. It tells you what it gives you all that info. If you know the answers, well, my customers, I ain't getting nobody to click on this. Well, guess what? You're going to know why. Because they don't like that shit. I mean, it's just simple as that. They may not like what you're posting. So you have to change it up. This is why companies adapt. If you look at Entrepreneur Magazine, let me pull up Entrepreneur Magazine. I'm going to get it off me for a second for the rest of the remainder of this. The reason why I want to do this is because to give you an understanding. What is Entrepreneur Magazine? They're a magazine. What do they sell? They sell subscriptions, right? Isn't that what Entrepreneur Magazine does? So if you know that, right? If you know what Entrepreneur Magazine does, they sell subscriptions to their magazine. But look at their page. Does this tell you that they're a magazine? No. This is just sharing images of artists. Okay. This is what else do they share here? Entrepreneurs, the gold standard challenge. So they have videos that they upload. Hosted by, I guess somebody's doing a Valentine Day thing. He might be he's an entrepreneur, but he's not he's not from entrepreneur possibly. Okay, but you get the idea. Here's an article. Notes, endurance, starving. Um, this is in the Facebook Live with the Gold Standard. I guess it's a company, and they have a Facebook Live video that they're sharing. This got 28,000 views. 28,000 views. And see, and this is where I tell everybody, don't get upset because you got more views than you got likes. Because if you look, they only got 208 reactions from it. All right, it shows right. Oh, let me close that out. See, they got all 208. They got 175 likes, 29 loves, 2 wows, 1 sad, and 1 upset. Now this was posted 22 hours ago. Okay, knowing that, and they pinned it. They pinned it. Knowing that, look at their audience. Remember their audience: 3,300,000. You can say 3,300,000. Knowing that they only got 208 reactions. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Don't feel bad if only 1 or 2 people clicked on your or liked your stuff. Okay, because your audience isn't 3 million. Your audience is only a couple of thousand or maybe 500. But doesn't mean they didn't see it. Because right here it tells you they have almost 30,000 people. And even that, if you do the numbers, 30,000 divided by 3 million. Do the math. That's the percentage. What's that, 30%? I'm not sure exactly, but I'm guessing it's 30% or 3%. I think it's 30%. Anyways, that's how many people. Let me do the math. How about that? I got a calculator. What's the delay? Let's make it happen. So we go 3 million divided by, oh, not divided by, times. Excuse me. 3 million times times. What the hell am I doing? I got the percentage here. I'm sorry.
Get the percentage, you've got
Yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm thinking. 3 million is times 3. Anyway, my math is off.
take 30,000 divided by 3 million.
Okay, 33 million divided by 30,000.
No. 30,000 divided by 3 million. That'll get
That's
you
what
the
I meant.
percentage.
Yeah, I sound like a dumbass. I know.
No.
I don't think that's correct. I have the percent here, but I can't be 1%. But I know it's if you do the numbers, the zeros, it's about 30%. 30% because 3 million has 6 zeros. 3 million has 6 zeros. Well, 6 digits, 7 digits, 6 zeros. That means 30,000 has 5 zeros, right? You take the number, the decimal, bring it back. It's about 30%. 30% of people, anyways. To make a long story short, let's get off the math because we're not mathematicians here. But what I would like to share with you is that don't worry about how many people actually liking your stuff from the beginning because you don't have an audience like them. They only have, this was posted 13 minutes ago. Okay, they got 28 likes so far. They got 12 shares. But remember, they're a reputable company already. They have experience doing this. Okay, and they're consistently posting content. Now, you think they're about this? Isn't this stuff that I tell you guys to do daily? Did you watch Ali Schiller's Facebook Live and it has a hashtag yesterday? They don't build or they don't make videos or they don't make movies, but they post content about their articles. It's obviously their magazine, so they're going to promote that more than anything. But we don't have that luxury. I don't own a magazine and you don't either. So knowing that, we can post content like this that's relatable to what we're selling, right? But they're not always going to be talking about their articles. They'll be talking about other stuff too, about music, about movies, the news. This is all stuff. Match.com. This is all stuff that you can share. Every single one of you. They shared this. See, they shared this from Cheddar's live video. I don't know who Cheddar's is, but that's where they took this from 3 hours ago, and they got engagement from that. Cannabis. Just articles, because you have to understand they have to be constant and they got to be continually posting. So their audience is, they have a massive audience, but they don't have a massive following every single post. So don't think that you're going to be a superstar coming out the gate. It's going to take time to build that. is what I'm trying to say. When you build your fan pages and you're getting your traffic and your audience to it. So this will help. Our program will help. The numbers don't lie. The statistics, I've gone over the statistics with you here. I will go with them with you here. If you look at my statistics here, this is comments on my photos, my photos, my photos, my photos. This is people liking. This is one I posted at 10:32 in the morning. Okay, what time is it? It's 11:55. So what's the difference? That's an hour and a half, right? Hour, a little more than an hour. Hour and 10 minutes ago, I posted this. Look how many plus ones it got already. 13. What am I doing with this post? Building engagement, knowing the name, the brand, getting the brand out there. I'm not selling anything yet, but trust me, my sales are out there. My posts are out there that's going to bring engagement to my advertisement. I hit the wrong button. Oops. Uh, the reason why I'm sharing this with you so you can see that it's not always about just selling. They're gonna find you. If they want to know what you have or what you're selling, they'll find you. Okay. This guy always comments every time I post now. That means he follows everything I do. That means everything I post, he's going to comment because he comments daily. These are +6. Now, that's 15. Remember, these are 4 different motivational places, inspirational places. So if you do the math, I reached about, give or take, about 30 to 50 to 60 people a day doing exactly this. This is why we're adding Google Plus to our platform. Okay, but we have Instagram now. My Instagram audience has risen recently because we've added Telegram to the social marketing platform. When you go to your Add Social account, we've added Telegram, and Telegram now is bringing me a bigger audience right here. Because when Ray's using Telegram, right? Am I correct, Ray?
Correct.
Okay, Ray's using Telegram now. A few of our members are using Telegram. Telegram will help you post on Snapchat, Words, WhatsApp, and Instagram. So on top of Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest, you're now going to be able to post on Instagram, Snapchat, and WhatsApp. And you can take the visual and use this. Now this is used on your phone. So every image that you post on the social dashboard, you're now going to be able to pull it up instantly on your mobile phone and share it on your mobile phone. That's the great thing about it, ladies and gentlemen. So just a lot of stuff. I know it sounds like a lot, but if you do the work and you look at everything, you do the work, you look at everything, you start scheduling stuff, content out, your traffic, that traffic that you say is so hard to find, it's not going to be because you're bringing them to you. You're attracting them with your image post. You're attracting them with your relatable post, your content that you're sharing. All this stuff can be found online, ladies and gentlemen. All this stuff, the images, everything else can be found online. If you want to stop branding yourself, start with images because images works. Images is something that I do daily. I mean, I live for this stuff. I used to share everybody else's stuff. And yes, I created engagement, but the traffic and everything went to that person. It didn't come to me because how many times you shared an image and it wasn't yours? That person ain't going to come click on your website because your website's not on that image. Somebody else's is. And that's what happens. So you have to now start creating your own. This is why we gave you this entire brand new visual composer with some phenomenal stuff now. When you create content, has anybody, let me see here. No, don't. Good info. Okay, awesome. Welcome, Roxanne. Welcome to the call. Let me go back and see. I wanted to ask a question, so let me pull this up first. My question is this. How many of you created an image, HD, so far, using the new visual composer that we have? Have anybody created, other than Donna, because I know she's doing it, I know a few others are doing it. Anybody not create an image yet inside of the visual composer? How about that? Anybody not do it yet? Type a Y in the box, in the chat box, if you have not created an image using the Social Scheduler. Now remember, this is the first tool that you get when you pay that $25 with the legacy. You get access to this program. Anybody? Everybody created an image so far? Everybody created an image? I guess so, Ray, huh? Okay.
Looks like it.
Well, has anybody created an image and added another image on top of that image?
Yep.
Okay. Wow. Oh, Diana said no. Okay, well, let me show you. Let me show you something that we've added. We added rotator now. We can rotate the image. So, which is great because now I don't have to look for 4 other arrow images. I just need one. For example, when you create a design, how many of you, I mean, everybody knows about the templates, right? The templates are here. You can use these. They're quick and instant, okay? But I like to use my own images. And when I select an image, I have a bunch of them. Now, I have so many here that I have not posted. But when you see them, right now, you see the images. But when I add the text and my logo on them, it's going to look a lot better. So this is the image my wife gave me from her camera. My wife's a photographer too, so I'm waiting for her to give me her library because I definitely want to get her stuff on here. But see, some of this stuff you're like, man, these are nice looking images. Some of these you've seen. What about this one here? This one I just posted. This is the one I got a ton of likes on and creating engagement. Some of the stuff, this one you've seen or you haven't seen, but you will see because I think I'm posting this today, all week long, all weekend. I posted all these images with some content on it, and these are ones that I used in the past, and some of these I haven't yet. But to create images, just add an image. Let's say I'm just going to bring one out, mobile phone. Excuse me. I got to drink some water. Here's an image. Now this image is here. Now I wanted to add an arrow. Maybe I want to point an arrow to the image. I click. Now you have to upload the images, or you can look them up here. Over 1 million free stock images. If I look up arrows and click search, it's going to pull up arrows. Bow and arrows, pointing arrows, but you get the idea. All different source arrows, because again, we have over 1 million stock images. Now, some of the stuff you may like, some of the stuff you may not like. Some of the stuff is in JPEG, some of the stuff is in PNG. I'm looking more for a PNG image, so that way, you know, it fits in the screen without a white background. So to make a long story short, I've already uploaded images, so I'm just going to go to my uploaded images and scroll down because I have arrows that I've already added to the system. So let's say this arrow I wanted to use. I click on, I can rotate it here, knowing where my image is. This is where you rotate the image now. So if you want to rotate it left, just click on rotate left. And it's going to, if you want to rotate it again, and again. And there you go. Now I use this image and there it is. And I can move it wherever I want. So then I can shrink it, you know, or blow it up, however I feel. And so just if you don't like the way it looks, you can just delete it by clicking on delete right here, and it'll remove it. And then click on remove. So if you want to choose a different, uploaded images. If you want to choose a different arrow, you can, but I'm just giving you an example of how this works. I'm going to use this image. I'm going to rotate left. There we go. And use this image. Just like that. So this is how you add. So now you have like a Photoshop with the Visual Composer. It's going to brand you. Then you add your logo. You always want to add your logo because it's going to talk about you. And then I'm just going to shrink it to the right size. And voila. And then you can add text to it. However, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, I love back here. I've been back here every day. I can't get enough of it, I'll be honest with you, because I love the content I create because I know it's engaging. People like it. People are sharing it. They're reading it, you know, and that's what you want in business, especially as a business owner. You know, if you're selling something, if you're creating your blog, a website, and you want traffic there, this is how you do it. You know, if you don't have to put this logo all the time. You can put your blog website. created by, and then have your blog website down here. Add text, and then put in your little text here and put created by raymain.com, created by roxanne.com, etc. So you get the idea. And this is how traffic will then see your name. And then they will go to you there, and then they're going to see all your opportunities that you're a part of. This is why it's beneficial to brand you, brand yourselves. Just a lot of great stuff, ladies and gentlemen, that we've added to this program. And then we're going to continue to upgrade and add more value to it. It's just the way business is. If you go to home, if you want to know what your post been doing for the day. Now remember, this is on European time, so our I don't know when is midnight in Europe. I want to say around 5 or 6 o'clock p.m. is European midnight. So your numbers will change around 5 or 6 p.m. It'll go back to 0 and start over again. So keep that in mind. So this was since what 5 this morning would be their, I don't know, something like that. Their midnight was like 5 in the morning. So I got 105 clicks from that time. But if you look, here's the great thing. Ever since I've been changing my brand and putting in images more often than not, I noticed that my clicks have increased. Because if I, in the past 30 days, I received 1,764, and I got almost 500 of them in the past 7 days. Do the math. That tells you that I'm getting more clicks now than I was 30 days ago. Because if 30 days ago, if you take the 30 days is 4 weeks, 4 weeks is a week of 7 days. You take 4 weeks, 4 weeks times. If I was getting if I got 475 every week, that's pretty much what I'm trying to tell you. That's times 4. My audience would be 1,900. So it was smaller then. It's increasing. This is how you could tell by these numbers: 1,900, 1,764, and I could tell because this is a lot more. This is a bigger average than the 1,764. And then my past year. Now this will start to increase as well. The clicks. If I'm getting clicks, that means people are clicking on the site. People are clicking on the image, so they're seeing the brand, they're seeing the name. Eventually, questions are going to arise, or they're just going to fill out the forms, which they have been doing. They're filling out my lead pages. They contacted me. Hey, I want to sign up. I receive texts, I receive phone calls, I get signups. There's a whole lot of different methods the way people sign up, and sometimes people just go right to the site and sign up, which I don't get credit for, because I'm giving away the signups to whoever is next in line to receive them. So when someone signs up with the legacy, the main site, they're signing up with somebody in our program. So 3 people will get paid from that, and that's the great thing about our program. Traffic is like anything else. Traffic is like highway traffic. People are driving, people are busy. So what's the best way to get people to see you? You have to attract them. Be the billboard thinking about them. And when you think about them, you're giving something of value. This is why people say give something of value away. Make it about them. What is it that they like? So when you're posting on social media, those are things that you have to remember when you're doing. And yes, you can occasionally put your ad out there. Just don't bombard people. Sometimes you'll strike a conversation. Hey, yeah, somebody might comment on your ad, and they may talk about this and that, and all of a sudden business arises where then you could say, hey, yeah, I'm marketing, I'm using this software, it's marketing my business, creating engagement, building my program. And they're going to see that too. And then all of a sudden you may end up getting a sign up from that. It's happened to a lot of our members, even people that just started with us. They're using it effectively and it's working for them. So that's it. That's all I wanted to share today. I didn't want to, I'm more of a lecture today than anything, huh? But more of a, again, I wanted to show you what it can do, what a program can do. Now, this is just one of the softwares. This is just one. This is 2. And then we got the clickable image software. That's 3. 3 softwares that you get within our system. And if you haven't watched the video where we do a comparison, go to the back office. I think we have that inside our Facebook group. In the legacy. If you're not a member of the Facebook group, Raymain, well, I'll put it now actually inside the chat box. But this is This is our Facebook group here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the link and paste it in our chat box. Copy, Control V. That's our Facebook group. Okay. Now in here, we sometimes leave our recordings. For those that didn't know, now we have Instagram, WhatsApp, Snapchat, using Telegram, and there's a video on explaining that. More motivational stuff. A payment that we paid out today. This is the event for today. This is San's event for last night. Again, to-do list, little article that he shared, informational stuff. See, some of our presentations that we have, we put the links here so you guys can sign up here. Some people, for some reason, they don't read their emails. They just like it to be there. Here's the stats that I shared with you the other day. Today, I also shared this on the 13th, was 3 days ago. Some text here. But there are videos here. I think we gotta click on videos, right? That'll take me to it.
Correct.
Yeah. Click on
Correct.
videos. If you click on videos, you'll see the videos pop up. And then these videos you can then watch over. You can also go to the video vault inside of the legacy and go there and get your videos, get the video seen there. But here you go, there's a bunch of different videos here. You got, this one's 20 minutes, this is about visual, this is about, I don't know what this one's about, but it's 55 minutes long. This is about the compensation plan, it looks like. Just a bunch of different videos. I mean, get in here and have some fun. Some of these are real old, some of them are new. But it's all about us and our membership. It's all about us being being a team, being, marketers, being part of the same program. I mean, we're all part of the same program. We're all part of multiple programs, being in the same organization. I mean, it's about building wealth together. And if I'm able to supply you with something that's going to help you build your program, then so be it. This is what I love to do. I mean, if you don't believe in our products and believe in our program, you don't need to do anything here. It's just like anything else. I mean, we're trying to build you for the long term, not for the short term. We're trying to build you for the long term. Some programs will build you for the short term and say, hey, we'll give you a do it all link where this link will get you signed up. It'll get a million views. You'll make millions of dollars. Just use this link and share it all over social media. That's what they're going to tell you. A lot of these programs will, but what we do is we give you that long-term build. I didn't record it. It's too late. She's saying, record this one, please. It was recorded. This is already an hour into it. I think Lonnie probably recorded it. Most likely he does. He records everything. So, Lonnie, if you got this recorded, can you place it in our Facebook group later on today so Roxanne can get access to it? All right. Appreciate it. So, like I said, we build you for the long term. We want you guys to have success long term. So, maybe your program, whatever program you're in, you like it, but you may not like it. You may not like that program you're in. So you want to say, hey, I need to go into something else. Everything you learn here with us and the tools that you have here, you can then go to that other program and promote that one and vice versa. But you use the essential, the stuff that is going to help you, the stuff that's essential to your everyday marketing needs. We're not saying you're going to be a millionaire overnight, but you will increase in sales, you will increase in views, you will increase in leads. That'll happen. That I can assure you of. Anything you want to share, Ray?
No, but outside of this, all of this training, you can tell Ramon is passionate about this. But I will add this. You can tell by the stats that he shared that he is practicing what he preaches. He is telling you what it works, for him. I can testify that the Facebook page that he here a week or two ago that he showed us how to do, I did that as well. And my stats they're not as much as his, but they're mirroring. They're a mirror of what he was showing there a while ago. That people are going to. There's more impressions as far as the pictures and the little quotes and things that you put on the pictures. I suppose that's because people don't have a very much of an attention span. I don't know. All I know is that's the case, and you will get more clicks on your pictures as well. So you need to use our social scheduler in order to do that. That thing just keeps getting better and better and better, and I'm enjoying it as well. Since we've added the Instagram access where you can do that from your phone, I've started taking some of my pictures that I've created on the social scheduler and putting it over there. I'm starting to get some engagement and followers there. Just so you know, I have gotten people to follow me on Google Plus. I've gotten people follow me on Instagram. There are people subscribing to my YouTube channel, and I attributed every bit of that to using this social scheduler. So you need to be using it.
Oh, chicken pow pow. I'll say brown chicken, brown cow. All right.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead, Ray. You gonna say something before?
No, I'm done.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. I mean, listen, he's not telling you that just to tell you that. He's telling you that because it's the truth, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure I cannot lie to you. If I'm logging into my account, you could see the numbers. That's not made up. That's not an image that people like to alter and act like they're, making millions of dollars. And it's tax season. It's tax season, so people are saying they're making all this money, but that's their tax money. All right, so don't be fooled by the images that you see. Some people say, "Oh, I made $3,000 overnight." Yes, because the government sent you that, because the IRS, technically owes you that money because it's your money. You made it during the year, but you know how the government says they're paying you back some of your money. Anyways,
Did we lose Ramon again? He might have hit the wrong button.
hello.
Hey, he's back.
All right, I unplugged the wire on accident. I do apologize. A microphone wire. But what I was gonna say is, if the training's over, so if you guys want to go ahead and take off, take off. I'm just gonna play this most inspirational video. So this is our last training uh, for the morning for this week. There is a training tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern time, uh, and then we are going to follow up on Tuesday next week again. So it'll be Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesday, I'm gonna go, since today was more. This Tuesday was more about the autoresponder. Today was more about social media. Next week, I'm actually going to do the presentation, the real one. Uh, you know, talking about our company, who we are, and then Thursday we'll go over how to make money with us. So we'll go over the real stuff. But again, it's like anything else. I like to give more value, showing the tricks of the trade, possibly some tips on getting your programs up and running and just getting them out there. I mean, it's a fast world, social media. There's always a new program coming up every day, and that's going to happen for months. It's going to happen for eternity. As long as you have life on Earth, there's always going to be a new program somewhere, somehow up and running. So don't fall for the traps. But like anything else, oh shoot, I erased it. That would have been a good video. But like anything else, I always do that, right? Let's see if I still have it. No, I erased it. Oh well. Let's see if I have it here. Oh no, I have it here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I really wanted to share it because it was inspirational to me, and I think that you guys will really like it. So I'm gonna go ahead and let it play, and I'll just shut up.
There's so many individuals out there that are so talented in different things and never accomplish anything. The world is filled with talented people, and they never accomplish anything. The body has limitations, the mind does not. We focus so much on what goes on from the neck down that we forget it all starts from here. If you're not mentally ready, you're never really physically prepared. Why
Most people never achieve their goals, while 2 or 3% really achieve a high level of success. The people who took this one action every single day were the ones who achieved their goals and dreams more often than anybody else.
Finding your passion is also one of the biggest questions. You just gotta try everything. You just gotta keep trying. I mean, that's the thing, is like, you have to be motivated to at least try.
I firmly believe that everybody on this planet has a gift. It's your job to figure out what that gift is. Then it becomes your job to decide whether you're going to act on that or not.
There is nothing we cannot do. It's really a matter of setting a focused goal, because without a target, you'll miss it every time. Picking a target and then picking the steps along the way and realizing that all the resources, all the capital, all the expertise is there. But ultimately, it's only going to be tapped if that target is in your heart and your soul.
What changes our whole life is action. Why don't we take action? Fear. What do we got to do to get ourselves to do it? We got to make sure that we push ourselves through it by making a decision. The point in which change happens is a decision. Every change in your life that you want will come from something simple, a decision. See, a real decision is not like a preference. It's not like where you say, I'll try it and see. That's not a decision. Decision comes from Latin. It means like incision, to cut off from. Decision is when you cut off any possibility except the thing you committed to. It's like, that is it.
A decision is the first step. Decision is like a war. I gotta do this or that. All right, I'm gonna make myself do this. But commitment is when you now, after you've decided, you commit to do this for the long term. Whether it's hard or easy, doesn't matter. You're doing this. It takes it from this moment and it carries it into the future even when things are difficult. Decide, commit, and resolve.
Don't wait until you're 25 or 35 or 45 years old. Start building that discipline right now to get what you want, because there's 7 billion other people on this planet trying to get it, trying to get this thing called success. See, most people think success is a straight line. I'm going to get out of high school, I'm going to get a job, and everything's going to be fine. That's not how it plays out, folks, okay? This is how it plays out. Guy decides he wants something, and the line gets all squiggly. See, that's really what success looks like.
Discipline means taking the hard road, the uphill road, to do what's right.
Most people stop at failure. We've all failed at things. I'm going to continue to fail at stuff, right? It's the most powerful tool you can use, but it all depends on how you use it. And most people are just satisfied with at. There's always a next level. Your definition of greatness and what you want to achieve could be totally different than somebody else's. You know, we always say, no one wants to be first, okay, because they're afraid of the consequences that come with doing something first. Can't be a failure. You're the first to do something. If you're the first to do something, you can't be listed as a failure.
There's 2 types of people. People that are going to get what they want and the life they want, and people that don't. 2 types of people, folks. People that get the life they want, and everybody else.
A lot of people out there that are constantly trying to improve themselves by looking for the one change. The one change, right? The one change in their life that's gonna make their dreams come true. It isn't one thing. And it isn't 10 things, and it isn't 100 things. It isn't a quick path, and there are no shortcuts. Getting better isn't a hack or a trick or a one change that you need to make. Getting better is a campaign. It's a campaign. It's a daily, a weekly, it's an hourly fight. An incessant fight that doesn't stop against weakness and against temptation and against laziness. It's a campaign of discipline. campaign of hard work and dedication. It's waking up early and going to bed late and grinding out every second in between. Every single day. Just start doing it. Take that first step and make it happen. Get after it. And get after it here and now.
Every one of us who's a goal achiever sets goals, but very few people think about the obstacles that are there and them overcoming the obstacles. And in order to become an amazing goal achiever, you have to accept the fact that there will be obstacles, but you also have to prime your brain to recognize the obstacles and to teach it that you can overcome it. And you can do that in your mind first, and you back it up with a plan. And guess what? You will start to become a goal achiever instead of just somebody who sets a goal.
If you don't like the way your career is or your business is, change it. If you don't like your body, change it. You don't like your relationship, change you first. Because if you change it, you'll bring you to the next one. Maybe it's time to change it too, but change yourself first. If you want to change anything in your life, you have the choice. So there is no right or wrong. I just want to make you aware in this breakthrough session that everything in our life changes the moment we make a decision. And I mean a real decision. A decision is when you cut off any other possibility and you commit to something with everything you've got and you take action. But the big decisions start with little decisions like, what am I going to focus on? Because whatever you focus on, you're going to feel.
So instead of sitting in that job for the next 10 years, go do your thing. You've got plenty and plenty of time.
People want to know how to stop the laziness, and they want to know how to stop the procrastination. They have some idea in their head, you know, some kind of a vision of what they want to do. But they don't know where to start. They don't know where to start it, you know? They don't know where to start. Where do I start? And when's the best time to start? And I have a very simple answer for that. Here and now. That's it. You want to improve? You want to get better? You want to get on a workout program or a clean diet? You want to start a business? You want to write a book or make a movie or build a house or a computer or put together some mobile application? Where do you start? You start right here. And when do you start? You start right now. Because the idea isn't going to execute itself. And the book isn't going to write itself. And the weights out in the gym, they're not going to move themselves. You have to do it, and you have to do it now. You want to get better? You want to self-improve? Stop looking for a shortcut and go find your discipline. And find your guts and your passion and your drive and find your will. And then you will find your freedom.
Awesome video. I mean, that video, doesn't it get you going, Bray? Blood pumping?
Yeah, it's good.
I loved it. I loved it. Great stuff. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for attending today. We appreciate you all. Hopefully that'll get you to getting, hopefully that video will get you to understand how if you really want something and you want to see a change, you gotta act and you gotta put in everything you got.
Got to put in the work.
Put in the work. If you don't do the work, someone else is. That's why someone else is making the money they're making, because they're putting in the work. So what is it that you're doing on a daily basis? Stop procrastinating. Everybody wants the money. The money is there. We have it in the legacy. The money's here. If you want the money, you got to put in the work. Stop depending on other people. Stop depending on other people to put people under you. Stop that. That's you don't want to think that way. You're gonna poison yourself mentally. Just every day, day in and out, just crying over spillover and complaining over something that you didn't do. It's not your job. It's not their job to put money in your pocket. It's your job to put money in your pocket. Whatever they do, that's extra.